Hi, I don't know if you guys can hear me because uh hello? Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Please, if you can hear me, just say I can hear you, please, because I don't know if anyone can hear me. Hi guys. It's my first okay, it's my first live video. I've never gone live on YouTube before. So I'm kind of new to this. I'm not really sure how this works, but we're going to try. We're going to try to do this. How's everybody doing? Like, I know I've been the most inconsistent person on YouTube right now, but I'm trying my best to come back to I'm trying my best to come back to this YouTube stuff. Like, I don't know how this works though. I really don't know how this works. I really don't know how this works. I I Dolapo, I Vera, Fumbi, I'm good. I'm fine, I guess. I guess I'm good, right? I'm doing okay. I guess I'm trying to be good. I'm still in a situation where I'm not really sure of things, but I think I'm coming up. Things are getting better than they used to be. And yeah, it could be better, but I know it's going to be better. Hi Moyo. My dad is on this live. Hi daddy. Oh God. I really don't know what I'm even going to discuss. So if you guys have any questions, you can ask me. I said you should come with your wine. Let's just pretend like this is wine. This is just guava juice. I think is that guava juice or grape juice? I can't remember. One of the two. And I don't have a wine glass. So this is going to act like so I just finished filming a YouTube video. As I said, I'm trying so hard to come back to this YouTube live because to YouTube, not YouTube live. I'm trying so hard to come back to YouTube gradually because I've been so inconsistent in the past, let's say 2 months. So I'm trying gradually to come back. So I tried filming videos today, and after this live, I'm also going to film one more video so that at least I can have videos to post for a couple of time. Let's say that's 2 weeks content like that. So someone said, what is the name of my school? My school, I'm done with school actually, but the name of the school I finished from is Fanshawe College, and it's in London in Ontario. So yeah. So I was Fanshawe College and I was London as a city. Fanshawe is not bad. I did all my program, like all my courses and everything was online because of COVID. So I really didn't get to experience the school that much. It was it was okay. I went to school just a few times. Like there was one time my laptop was bad. You guys remember I took my laptop to school, and just a few times like that. I really didn't get to go to school a lot, so I didn't explore the school so much like that. But if you're coming to function now, definitely you enjoy it because it's much better and people are going back to school. School is now fully in class, I guess. I'm not so sure, but I think school is now in class. And London as a city, so it depends. If you're talking to me from Nigeria and you live in Lagos State, London might be quite boring for you because it's not. It's just a. It's I think the population of London is probably maybe 1 million, if they are even up to 1 million, maybe 700,000. The whole population of Canada is just about 36 million people. That's the population of maybe Lagos, if they had Lagos and maybe Abeokuta. That's the population. So imagine it's a very small city. It's coming up because people are migrating to the city, and I think things are becoming better because things are becoming better gradually, but it could be better. I went to Toronto recently and I was like, this is my city. Toronto is the kind of city, it gives the Lagos vibe, though Lagos is even still better than Toronto, trust me. But it gives the Lagos vibe. There are people, you see things, there are activities to do. But in London, we don't really have a lot of activities. But at least it's better than nothing. What's the name of the school I finished from? I just said it. Have you applied for another school? So actually, I'm not taking a second program. I know in my last video I was like, I'm still in a state of confusion. I'm not really sure of what to do and blah 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 blah. But honestly, I'm not taking a second program, and that is me saying it for the first time on this live video. So I'm not taking a second program. And can you talk about, Moyo said, can you talk about the step to step on how to start a YouTube channel? Hi, Moyo. I don't know how to explain this one now in this short live video. I think there are so many videos on YouTube that explain how you can start your YouTube channel. Honestly, I started YouTube for fun. I just started YouTube back in Nigeria and I was just posting things randomly. So if you have Okay, I'm just going to give you a brief lowdown of this. So if you have a Gmail account, trust me, you have a YouTube account. So once you have a Gmail account, you just go to YouTube and you set up your YouTube page. That's all. You don't need anything. There's nothing extra. You set up your YouTube page and you start posting videos and you start telling people to watch your videos and you start getting people to watch your videos, and that's how it starts. Nothing serious, honestly. It's really nothing serious. I started YouTube randomly. I didn't really start YouTube because of Canada. I was not in Canada when I even started YouTube. I was in Nigeria and I started YouTube, and but it was Canada my YouTube channel grew. I was on, I think, 600 subscribers when I came to Canada last year, and right now I'm on 5K just because of Canada and the informations I give out. So yeah, I'm not seeing any other question. I intend on doing this live video for about 30 minutes. So yeah, as I said earlier, I'm just trying to make sure I come back to this YouTube thing gradually, and that's it. I'm taking it one step at a time. And another tea I'm going to give you guys here. Let me move this light, it's in my way. I think it's better now. Another tea. Another tea I'm going to give you guys that I've not said on my YouTube channel just because you're on my live. I'm going to tell you guys that I moved to a new place. As you can see, this place is different from where you guys always see in my other videos. I moved to a new place and that is me saying it for the first time. It's tea. 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 Yeah, so Jenny says how do you these lights, I can't see, I'm sorry. How will you extend your stay in Canada with 1 year PGWP? You PGWP and eventually apply for PR. Actually, I'm just hoping and I'm having faith. Honestly, I don't have a serious plan behind my head, like around anywhere. I didn't save any plan anywhere. The truth is, the money to do the program was a factor. It was one of the major factors, and the fact that I honestly didn't want to do a second program because actually at this point I qualified to get my PR. I qualify for a PR, but the problem is there is no draws. They are not doing any express entry draws just because of COVID, and I'm hoping that things change, and I'm having faith that things will change along the line very soon before my 1 year is over. My 1 year has not started reading, trust me. It starts next year. So so that's the plan. I don't really have a plan. And the plan is I don't really have a plan. So you get what do you think about studying in Canada now that you're well experienced? What do you think about studying in Canada now that you're one? Hey girl, Fiji, bro, my girl. Please let me behave. Oh, What do you think about studying in Canada now that you're well experienced? I'm not really sure I get what that question means, but what do I think about studying in Canada? Honestly, the study life in Canada is way different from that in Nigeria. It's different. The the way they teach is different. You need to put more effort. I'm not even going to lie. In Nigeria, you can get away with so many things. You can get away with a lot of things, but here you need to put the efforts. You need to put efforts for you to see results. Honestly, you need to put efforts if you're studying in Nigeria also, blah blah blah, all those stuff. But you honestly need to put efforts to see results. The they love people that put efforts. So studying in Canada is different, I would say, from that of Nigeria. It's just weird talking to myself. I wish it was possible to add somebody to this life, but I don't really know how this thing works. I don't know how this thing works, so I would have said, let me add somebody so that I can at least gist with someone, but I don't know how it works. And now that you are well experienced, I'm not sure I understand the second part of that question, but studying in Canada is fun, it's good. You need to put in the effort and put in the work to see results, but eventually it and trust me, if you see people like YouTubers that are in Canada that come to Canada and they are consistent and after some time they stop being consistent, it's because the school in this country is tough. It's different. Like it's difficult combining several things because you have to school, you have to work. If you're working, you have to school, you have to work, and now combining it with YouTube is so much work. So yeah, that's it. Your place is really nice. Will I say it's nice? I will do a tour for you maybe sometime in one video when I'm done with my setup. It's nothing serious, so you shouldn't expect something serious. It's just a room. Hey girl, love from Kenya. I love you girls. I love you. I think you're a girl. Yeah, Lucy. I was staying with relative. How is it staying with relative? Okay, I already moved. I'm not staying with relatives anymore. But how is it staying with relatives? Would you advise someone to stay with a relative or find a place when they come there? Honestly, staying with a relative was what helped me a lot. So it depends. If you know the relative you're staying with, if you feel you'll be comfortable. I honestly didn't think I was going to be able to stay with a relative for that long because I'm someone that likes my space. I love my independence. I love just things going my own way. But when I started staying there, I realized that they are cool people, they are sweet people, and they are people I could stay with. So I stayed there, and so it depends on the person you're staying with. If you feel you're comfortable, honestly, when you land in this country, you need someone to direct you. You need a bit of direction. So if you have a relative, if you have someone that you can stay with for maybe the first month, first 2 months, trust me, go for it because you might not even get a job immediately you land and you need money. The money you bring from Nigeria or your country or wherever you're coming from, when you change it into Canadian dollar, it's nothing. Trust me, the money is nothing. It's with exchange rates going up and coming down, going up and coming down every day. The money is nothing. It's honestly nothing. So if you find someone that you're going to stay with for the first month or maybe the first 2 months, go for it. Don't let anybody tell you you should not stay with a relative. If you want to stay with a relative, stay with a relative. It will save you costs. So imagine you're coming for a 1 year program and you intend on doing the second program after you're done. The fact that you're staying with a relative, the money you're making, you just be saving it and just be saving it, saving it, saving it. That one you can use it for whatever you want to do when you're done. So you can stay with a relative for your first month, first 2 months, or whatever. If your relative is in the same city you're going to, because now school is back to in class. They are doing in class schooling now, and if your relative is not staying close, trust me, you don't want to be in the cold traveling from one place to another because you have to go to school. So it's best you stay somewhere close to school just because of the cold. The country is very cold and you don't want to be standing on the road waiting for bus for a long time. What course did you study over there? So I did international business management. If you're not subscribed to my channel, go and subscribe now, because all these questions people are asking me, you're not a loyal subscriber. Definitely, I know. Definitely, I know. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, go and subscribe now, and also like this live video because it helps me a lot. Is it hard getting a job as a student? That's another video. Let me write it down. See, I'm writing it. I have so much to say about this. Oh God. That's a video idea. I'm definitely doing that video. Getting a job as a student is tough. Getting a job, you're in a country where you don't know anybody. You're in a country where your skin color is different from the actual owners of the country. So it's very easy for them to even just move you aside, right? So getting a job as a foreigner in a different country is tough. Like it's how do I explain it? So the job you're applying for, there are several people. There are several people in the country. There are several citizens in the country that also need that job. So why would they want to give somebody that's just coming from one country to do the job? And most times they need people that even have experience. Like if you don't have experience, like Canadian experience, sometimes they might consider you, sometimes they might not consider you. When I came, I always say my case is different. Somebody's story might be different from mine, but when I came, it took me, and I also came in COVID times, so yeah, that's a factor. It took me about 2 months, more than 2 months, to get my first job in this country, and I was applying every day. I was steadily applying. I was applying to all kinds of jobs. I applied to Walmart. I applied as a cleaner. I applied everywhere, and I wasn't getting callbacks. And I was wondering what was happening. But eventually, I got one job, and it's tough. Getting a job as a student is tough, but it's not one size fits all. So your story might be different from someone else's story. So, but most times, in most cases, you need to do like survival jobs. And survival jobs are like jobs, they are not jobs that are maybe bad, but they are jobs that you might not want to do long term. It's just something you need to do just to pay your bills at the time where you get to the country. So survival jobs are jobs like maybe cleaners, restaurant attendants, retail store attendants, cashier, stuff like that. So most times you might need to do that job. So don't come and be doing shakara. You might need to do jobs like that. So trust me, I also worked in a retail store for a short period of time. As an international student coming from Nigeria and you don't have where to stay, what do you do? If you don't have where to stay, you book hotel now, or you book Airbnb, right? I think Airbnb might be cheaper than hotels. So you book an Airbnb, or if you have someone, maybe not a family, but you know someone in the country, or you know someone in the city you are coming to, you can tell them, you can beg them, they can help you just look for a place. And also before you come, you can also try looking for a place. You can go to sites like Kijiji, Facebook Marketplace. You just check to see for accommodations. But most times you might need to come here before you find a place. But some people have said that they got a place before they even landed. So if you come and you feel like you've not gotten somewhere yet, the first step is to maybe book an hotel that you might stay for like 2 weeks, or book an Airbnb where you can stay for a short period of time. You guys are scaring me with the notion that studying in Canada is that I'm coming with 3 kids to study in 2022. I'm wondering how I'll cope. See, honestly, it's not like I'm scaring anybody or anybody's scaring anybody, but the truth is studying in Canada and combining work. So if you're just studying, it's good, but I guess you're coming to study, you might not be able to. You're coming to study with your children, you might need to work, right? I guess you might need to work. But if you want, you can come with your spouse. If you have your spouse, or your spouse is willing to come, I think the best thing for you is to come with your spouse so that your spouse can be working while when you know that you are fully in school, and you can just be working maybe part-time once in a while. Okay, because coming with 3 children to school, it's a lot of work. I'm never going to lie, but definitely you will cope. There are people that have done it and they've succeeded. So I know someone that she came with her 2 girls, and she's killing it. She even came for a 2-year program. She's killing it. She's still in school right now. Because I'm coming to Ontario. Okay, how much is the rent and for sharing rooms? Okay, are you asking for my own rent, or how much is rent if you're coming? So if you're coming and you want to share a room, it depends on the city you're going to. It depends on the province you're going to. A province like Ontario is a bit more expensive because it's Ontario, right? So if and some cities in Ontario are cheaper than some other cities. So consider where you're staying, what province you're going to, the city you're going to, and that would determine how or that would determine that would determine how much you're going to be paying. So if you're going to a province, if you're going to a city like Toronto, definitely you'll be paying more than someone that is in maybe London, or someone that is in Sarnia, or someone that is in other smaller cities. So for example, in London, if you're going to be staying in a shared space, maybe you're sharing a three-bedroom apartment with 2 other people, your rent might start from maybe 500. In most cases you might find a room for 500. In few cases you might find a room for maybe cheaper, maybe 450 per month. Or sometimes you might find for 450 in few occasions. Most times it starts from 500, 550, 600, 700, considering different factors. So it might be maybe the room is furnished before you came, the room has a lot of amenities, the room is big or small. So different factors, there are different factors to consider when you're paying for a room. I said this video is going to be 30 minutes, and it's almost how many minutes now, and we are still here. Anyways, we move. Where am I in answering those questions? Fejiro, thanks, girl. Hi, Dami, just entered. Please save this video for us to watch later. I hope I know how to do it too. I really hope, because I don't know how to do this YouTube live stuff. I'll try. Lucy, I'm from Kenya too. Oshay, meet up. You guys should link up. Do you know? Maybe I'm going to. Oh, yeah, both girls. Sorry. Do you know if scholarships are available for the school you went to? Looking for scholarship is stressful. Honestly, looking for scholarship is honestly stressful. In Fanshawe, I don't think we have so many scholarships, but there are definitely scholarships. Most schools have scholarships in Canada, but most times the scholarships are in universities. So if you go to a university, you might tend to find a scholarship than in colleges. Dami, are you doing a second program? Oh, I think you just came in, because I already said before, I'm not doing a second program. I'm not taking a second, at least not right now. I'm not taking a second program. I already applied for my postgraduate work visa, and I'm hoping and having faith and hoping for the best. So no, I'm not doing a second program. Hello, Dami. I'm visiting Canada on a visiting visa. Please, what is the state of getting a job and the duration to get a work permit as a visitor? As a visitor, sorry, you cannot get job. Oh. You're not allowed to work as a visitor. Sorry, you're not allowed to work as a visitor in Canada. You're not. So that's something that maybe you might want to figure it out yourself, because I'm not allowed to say some certain things. And yeah, you're not allowed to work as a visitor in the country. Sorry about that. And the state of getting work permit as a visitor. So you just be in the country and you would apply and be waiting for your approval. So you can switch. That's the good thing about Canada. You can come in as a visitor and switch from your visiting status to a work permit if you get a job, which might be difficult, but you can just switch status. You can apply for a work permit even without a job. So it might just take time, and you might need to explain why you want to remain in the country when you don't have a job. Please save this video for later. I will try. Honestly, I don't know how to do it, but I'll try. Which agent did you use? People stop asking me about this agent matter, because I already said it before that my agent wasn't reliable and I had to do all the process myself. They only helped me to get admission, and I'm not definitely going to mention their name. I'm definitely not going to mention their name on this channel ever, because they were not reliable. Imagine if I was going to be making money from those people. Do you know how much I've lost because they were not reliable? If I was supposed to partner with them, but now they made me lose money. They were not reliable, and I'm definitely not recommending them to anybody. Where was I? Exactly, I could switch. Yeah, you can switch from visiting visa to a work permit, but the process is long. Honestly, if you can come in as a student, it will save you so much stress, because when you come in, you can't work. What the money you bring? Maybe, okay, let me swallow it. Hi, Dami. Will you advise someone to go to fashion college? Because I applied for fall 2020. Why not? Go for it. Fashion is not bad. It's a good school. There are several people in this live video that have not liked this video. I don't know if I'm not liking this video. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Okay. Where was I? But it was later this year, around August, allow visitor to work, and they can apply for a work permit and wait to get it. Yeah, I'm aware of that. That you can apply. You can come in as a visitor, apply for a work permit. Just that the process is long. What is the What is the cost of expectation for studying? I guess you want to say what is the cost implication for studying in Canada, right? So it depends, and I've said it several times, it depends on several factors. It depends on the school you're going to, it depends on the duration of the program you're coming for, it depends on if you're coming to university. Universities are a bit more expensive than colleges. Depends on if you're coming to university. Just know that your tuition fee, if your tuition fee is like maybe 20K, 20,000 Canadian dollars for a year, you'll be paying that 20,000 Canadian dollars as long as you don't have a scholarship. You'll be paying that 20,000 Canadian dollars, and what's if you pay that 20,000 Canadian dollar and your 1 year living expenses. The last time I checked, the 1 year living expenses was 10,000 Canadian dollar. That means you'll be paying 30,000. Not like you'll be paying 30,000 Canadian dollar. You would have to have 30,000 Canadian dollars for you to come to Canada to study that program. So your 20,000 for school fees and your 10,000 living expenses. So how is your this is so sweet. How is your aunt and her kids? I miss them so much. I left them last week because I moved here last week, and sorry. Oh, okay. I left them last week. I moved to this last week, and I've not seen them. I'm going to see them today, and I can't wait. I miss the kids so much. They are good. They're fine. Thanks for asking. Can you please share a template for a Canadian resume? I think I might try doing that. But there are several people on YouTube already that have done it. So if you might want to check before I remember, you could go for it. But I'll try doing that soon. Sorry for the typos. I want to make sure you get to answer the question before you end the live video. It's okay. Thank you guys so much. I've answered so many questions. I honestly didn't expect so many people to join this live video. I was expecting maybe 10 people or maybe 5 people, and we'll be gisting. The next time I come, I'm going to try to learn how to invite people to the live. Or can't you do that on YouTube? Can't you do that on YouTube? I don't know. Like this, I'm not really sure. I need to learn a lot of things about this live video. Anyway, I'll try. I'll try. My sister just joined this live video and she's asking me questions. She's asking me questions. Warn yourself. Warn yourself. um okay, I will just try to save the video. I don't know how to do it, sha, but I'll try. So my sister said, any boyfriend in Canada. Which boyfriend did you give me? Which Canada boyfriend did you give me? Answer me. Answer me. Anyway, I'll be ending this video in, let's say, 1 minute, as long as I don't get any more questions. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. You actually answered all the questions. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much too. I can invite people, download the link on YouTube. You can invite people downloading. I'm not really sure. I'll try so much. I hope if I end the video, I'll be able to save it. I honestly don't know, but thank you guys so much. If you're on this live video and you've not subscribed, if you're on this live video and you've not subscribed, if you're on this live video and you've not subscribed, I'm warning you. I'm warning you. Yeah, I'm warning you because you came to live video. You watch free content. I answered questions to the best of my ability. I said you people should like the video, you people not like the video. You people not like the video. Okay, some people like the video, sha. You people like the video. Some people like the video, some people not like the video. But I'm watching you. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining this video. And that would be the end of the video. Hi, Dami, my namesake. That'll be the end of the video. I think I'll be doing this maybe once every month. I don't want to promise anything because it's not easy to promise and fail. So I'm going to try to be doing this maybe once every month when I have the time to. And yeah, so thank you guys. I'll be ending it now. Let me see, there's something that says save highlights. Highlights saved to your channel as unlisted video up to 5 minutes. I don't know what that means. At least 1 minute of your video is needed to start AI. Like, okay, I really don't know what that means, sha. But thank you guys. I'll see you guys in my video. There's a video coming up tomorrow. You guys should please make sure to like that video, subscribe to my channel, share my video. Like, it's important, okay? Bye guys.